Hi, welcome to Blind Covers, the only music show on the internet. My guest today is Farren.
Hi.
How's it going?
I feel good. How do you feel?
I feel really nice. Other than the fact that I chose to wear a denim jacket on a pretty hot Los Angeles Valley day.
Yeah,
I am vain if nothing else. So
that's cool.
Speaking of, you live in Los Angeles, I live in Los Angeles.
That's cool.
Do you have a plan for when the big one hits?
Do you think that's really going to happen?
Look, all these scientists are out here telling us.
These round Earth scientists.
Look, I've never seen an earthquake with my own two eyes.
No.
And scientists have made up earthquakes to make us afraid of businesses.
It's Home Depot propaganda.
Yeah.
They want us to be shopping. I've never even, since I've lived here, experienced an earthquake.
How long have you lived here?
Maybe I have, but I have not noticed it. I'm a little preoccupied with myself.
Can I be honest with you? Mm-hmm. I think we are becoming earthquake truthers here because I've lived here for 7 years. I've opened Twitter and everyone's like, "Whoa, did you feel that earthquake?"
Yeah.
And people 5 blocks from me, and I'm like, I've been awake sitting here and I've not felt anything.
Totally. I'm right there with you.
See, now the issue is that people watching this are going to start getting conspiracy videos in their feed because we're now part of the
Joe Rogan stuff.
Yeah. Well, thanks to our new sponsors, InfoWars, where
I grew up in Florida, so there was kind of always a constant looming fear of hurricanes. Mm. You know, I'm numb to the dread of natural disasters.
See, I'm a Midwest boy, and ours was tornadoes.
Right.
And with tornadoes, it was the destruction was more often, but way more localized.
Right, right.
So there was this constant looming dread.
Yeah.
But it was always maybe we'll get lucky.
Right.
Maybe some other chump is gonna get a Volkswagen on his house, and we'll just have some stuff to pick up in the yard.
Yeah, yeah.
So speaking of growing up, do you remember what the first album you bought with your own money was?
Okay, so the very first one, I think it was the Batman Forever soundtrack.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah, there's stuff on it that I now appreciate that I didn't at the when I was a little boy. I think Nick Cave is on it, PJ Harvey.
Really?
There's an Iggy Pop song.
Yeah. Say what you will about the Chris Nolan Batmans, they're fine, but they never had an original song by Smashing Pumpkins written for the movie.
That's right.
You know what was also good about that movie? The McDonald's glass mugs.
Oh, yeah. There was all sorts of great stuff like that.
We lived in a golden age of movie merchandising and didn't even realize it.
When that bad Godzilla movie, the one with Matthew Broderick, when that one came out, another great soundtrack, Puff Daddy himself.
Puff Daddy by way of Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, but I remember that they sold for your car drink holsters, but it was just Godzilla.
Godzilla holding on to it. Oh, that was a year before. Do you remember when The Phantom Menace came out? And there was a 3-restaurant cross-promotion. Pizza Hut, KFC, and Taco Bell all had
the Holy
collectible
Trinity.
pogs.
Yum brands.
Oh, it was beautiful. And they had the character drink toppers.
Yes, yes.
That you could get an Anakin, you could get a Jar Jar. What the fuck is Marvel doing with their merchandising?
I haven't seen a single toy. And I don't even believe they exist.
It's earthquakes and Marvel toys. We're bringing the truth to the people on this episode. So you're about to write a whole song in an hour.
That's right.
What is the most you've ever accomplished in an hour?
Wow, what a great question. I can't think of anything I've ever accomplished in an hour. A shower, maybe.
I mean, that's a lot.
I definitely take less than an hour shower.
And you get so much return on investment out of a good shower. You take an hour shower, you have a solid 18 hours of people not calling you stinky dinky. That's a daily win.
Yeah, epic win. It's a 2019 epic win. They're gonna take this clip of this video and they're gonna put it into a 2019 epic win compilation.
Anyway, be sure to like, subscribe, and click through to our 2019 epic win compilation, #flossing.
Yes.
What's the weirdest crowd you've ever played to?
Weirdest crowd. There's a lot of cultural differences in Europe. Could you believe it? So there's been some shows where the crowd has said things that I have considered to be like so inappropriate, and like I cannot believe that somebody would say this to me. There was a show I played in Germany. So Germans are great, and I love them, and I love to perform in Germany. There's something that a lot of people refer to as like a German compliment, which is essentially somebody just says something mean to you, but they say it and they're smiling, and you're like, okay. You know, examples of this. These aren't things that have been said to me, but like I've heard from friends in music say, like somebody said, "Oh, last time you came here, you were so much skinnier, and now you are so fat." And then they just stand there and they're like, okay. Other examples are like, your last record was so good, and this new one, not so much. Like things like that. So
congratulations.
Right. So I went to Germany on a tour, and I had been a few times before, and I was kind of preparing myself for this situation. Because I oftentimes stand at the merch table and talk to people. I had what I perceived to be a very good set. I felt good about myself after I played, which, you know, sometimes does not happen.
I'm a creative type. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, you just feel good about all the things you make, and while you're making, you're like, this is good.
Yeah,
and I'm happy I'm doing this. So there was, I say this for the story, there's literally a line of people at my merch table to buy merch from me, which is an exciting thing.
Yeah.
And one by one, each of them, they would come up and buy merch, and then they would say to me, your set was so good, everyone around me hated it. And I'm the only person here who liked you. And I was like, you're in line. You had to wait behind somebody else to say this to me. And 5 people said that to me.
What's a lyric that you hate in a song that you love?
It's, I'm trying to think. So the song is Atlantic City by Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, they blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night.
Yeah, I understand that means something, but that sounds insane. And I covered that song, and I was like, I hate saying this. I hate saying Chicken Man.
I mean, it's Bruce Springsteen, so he earns you back,
right,
but like, that doesn't sound like a cool mob war, Bruce.
I defy anybody to say chicken in a song and make it sound cool. Chicken.
Bruce, we love you. Come back on the show.
Please come back.
You were so great last time. We're sorry we didn't have any cards in the cameras. Congratulations on your Broadway success.
Yeah.
So we've already talked about Godzilla and Puff Daddy.
Of course.
Do you have a favorite music moment in a movie?
Characters in movies playing music is always really hard for me. Not because I'm a musician, like I don't look at things and go, oh, he's not really playing that. It's just always something that oftentimes drives me up a dang wall. Excuse my language.
We'll bleep that.
Is when there is, in the world of a movie, there is a song that is a hit song, and you hear it and you're like, this song sucks. This is a terrible song. And that you're supposed to believe that it's a good song is mind-blowing to me. The only example where that has worked, I guess I'm going to say 2, and one of them might be controversial. So the first one being That Thing You Do.
Absolutely.
That's a great song. And then, I'm going to tell you, I think Shallow rocks. I love that movie. Some friends of mine, for my birthday, they had not seen that movie. And they were like, come over and we'll watch this movie that you love. And then I watched it with them, and I could just tell that they hated it. I was like, why is this for my birthday? That I sit here, watch a movie I like, and you guys just like look at each other, and I feel bad for liking this movie.
Man, you know what experience I love is showing something you love to your friends and sitting there half watching them and half watching the movie and knowing that your energy is making them like the thing less. That's
Yes.
just like the perfect birthday present.
Right, love it.
So, while we're talking about Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga,
of course,
unbelievable sexual tension between the two of those.
Duh.
Did you see the Oscars?
Could I not?
Come on. What celebrity would you have the most sexual tension with?
Like if I met them, and they would be sexually activated by me?
Just mutually. Just you're both feeling it. You're both in it.
Oh my God. Living or dead?
You know what? Let's go either.
There's a few people that come to mind that are just like, seem inherently like, powerfully like, you know, have just that air to them.
Wallace Shawn.
The great Wallace Shawn from Toy Story 4. In theaters now.
In theaters now.
I mean, Prince definitely comes to mind. I feel like any person in the world that met Prince, like, just was like, hi.
I don't think you can not have sexual tension with Prince.
Right,
He's
yeah.
living sexual tension.
Yeah, well,
he's literally not, but who do you think you'd have the least sexual tension with?
Oh, geez. Some of these fat cats on Capitol Hill.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Look, we've got an audience to please here.
This Trump guy is not so great.
Whoa.
After all.
Whoa. Okay. We need to cut here.
I don't care what you tell me
look.
behind the scenes before the cameras were rolling.
I had to change into this Get Up Kid shirt from I Heart Donald Trump and all of his bullshit t-shirt. Yeah. You're in the stages of working on an album right now.
That's right.
I imagine you're working on album art.
I have worked on album art, yes.
What do you look for in good album art?
Beautiful, beautiful picture of me. Either no text, or if there's text on the cover, it has to look very good. Like, or like that a lot of thought and care went into the typeface and the text and stuff. And even I feel like I've released records in my life that there's been like, I look at the text and I'm just like, that looks bad.
and is that a case of your taste changing, or is it?
I would say in some cases it's a case of me going with the flow and not feeling great about something, but just being like, okay, that's fine. You know,
just get it done.
Yeah, I think that is a way I could say that I have grown, in that I would not do that today.
Nice. So how are you feeling about the album art right now?
I feel very, very good about it. It's my favorite record cover that I've had.
Ooh.
For sure, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I ask for a spoiler, text or no text?
There is text on it.
All right. That's all I need.
There's more text than needs to be on it.
Oh, all right. I'm very interested to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
How many Bible verses are on it?
It's the whole dang book.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Officially my favorite album art of all time. What's your first memory of making music?
My mom got me an acoustic guitar, and I had like a radio that I could record onto a cassette. And without even first playing the guitar, I just sat in front of it, pressed record, and just started singing and playing guitar. Like the worst thing you could ever possibly imagine. Not even singing, and like, I think all I was saying was shoes, 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 and sandals over and over again.
Oh my God.
And like, this is like also like my first time ever like even holding a guitar, so I was like, I wish that it existed.
Would you play Shoes and Sandals in your session for us?
You know, if I can remember the chords.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get into it, do you have any questions for me?
Okay. 1 hour is firm, of course.
Absolutely. We will not budge on that.
And I won't go a second over. Or will you be in there? Or you leave right now?
I will be.
You will?
I will be filming. Feel free to like talk us
You'll
through
talk to
whatever.
me?
Of course, man. I'll always be here for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
Hell yeah. Let's get him in here.
This guy's like a king. All right. I feel like your boyfriend's fist and made the company list. There's a little spot where your dad ate lunch and your brother landed his first punch. So much violence.
I know.
Well, now you've been to the Broken Bricks Girl, seen to the barrels with that they left. I don't know what this song is, absolutely.
No.
Demolition calls it Building C. Demolition calls it Building C now. Demolition calls it Building C now, yeah.
Do you think you can make it a Chris Farren song?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, for me, this is a great benefit, just in my mind, of doing this. Making music, the most annoying and like soul-crushing and discouraging part of it for me is writing lyrics.
And we've cut that right out.
Yeah, and so I could just read these lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's go read those lyrics.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Cool. And we'll cut.